a country that is serious or yet a developmental agenda be devoid of who is in power. Now, also in the manifesto, the manifesto does not tell you, say, or no, why be you hospital now, ya. Manifesto not say, can manifesto so because the previous government and betchin, me better no, me be a when you be a makwaku, it is not in their manifesto. Also, pursue creati a Newton,
na ho ya kono,
a man who ya kono, and one once in him say, own to me, into a project a can and we project a can we bar. Men could do a cheat, men your project, we buy me your project. That is the country, a foolish nation.
Anyway, we there. Rashida A1. Rashida, I am the pa. Tofik, I am the. Farouk, I am the. And Al Wahab Farouk. Man incommode. We didn't come over here now. Some command yama menu wouldn't come away a educational purpose in tea. Na menam nansem se my interview crack home because she man be opening pa be officer of Ghana. Many man need come on say Alexis me on come be ambassador we no di. Me man attention na wo ho. But nen come on man person me man come on attention. Makapen because na or stress or one sembika kuzi delete. Ye papa doctor or sergeant for Kwame Nkrumah on your Ghana ni on fi Ghana and obey a Ghana president. See, same way there. You go can say. Now we cry me no be din komo we pa na e de den kra na aba. Can we change the narrative? Ye changing so ade na de beba. Farouk Al-Wahab say Ghana from Gold Coast to Ghana and on how kese. Ghana fombo nyina ni. Na Ghana ye kan Ghana na won anim sene Canada. Nkoma wadi. Ene said the ansem net no. Ebezo nya da age video ne wa kakra. But adesua wo mu pa me pese. Unya bre. Na wutie Ghana and African leaders said ye dwen ene said ye abrofo dwen. Nti edin pa na ye haw. Edin yengo ti yenkomo yi na wadi nkomo oko Eastern region ana wakobon komo ne Okoman radio yemfa credit ni mamo mabodwuma komo ni mu eju part 1 eni yengo he video no ni nti nsema okaye ewu.
Did you okay?
Oh, ere Yakopo ase yede ni awa se ene wetima twa ni abehwe na wabeka yensa enti da se pa se obae.
Monsieur I say Mabamo studio for the first time, and I must say it's a very beautiful studio. In fact, even those in Accra, more very simple and nothing. Say, I should commend you for that. You are working in a very clean environment.
Thank you very much.
Very, very clean environment.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. Say my boy Abaso.
Yes.
Yes, I want to swan and ngoma so. Ente Okuman radio ye de book of mama funny. Na ye hwese ne yempotemu ye honi December ye masuku ko ahobambo nsem ene apomuden ni nyina niema ye de radio eboa ama community na tumpo we kroma we ni di kan a radio station aba akropon kroma ente ama mumu se ni yamo tambeba na market close na yatemonka
Welcome.
That's bebre. Obani we obi otima bobil eba amanyosem sinesi senefa ene sene amanyosem or they say hobammo sem esiko we obi abakwadrem eba economy so because we don't go there. Wadaroma ye hwe bebia yete se Ghana there be na me catch it for say Me kwa de obi samia me for say Ghana's independence was won on a acrimonious state. Enti nkabomo de unit nkabomo no biako de fahudie ne ama ebi say in the long run obi say self governance now near the ntwi ase no ehun esi kulungugu near the ntwi ase samanyokwe ne adanda ne UP abeye MPP we abeye ne Nkrumah obi nyina so me NDC enti ase de bia no obi atwe nyonko down for odaroma eya fa nkwachiri ye be free ye South region West Africa Coup ni bia CCC na no am say fe be mienu ekum emu ne ekwa Guinea yehu ya na obi a wafa na kwada no foso me kro mu ni akwada me ne bon ton ba akoma me tete no me fa no kosku akese ne soja ne ade ewi ase na kwada say urumai oye bia ye tena nchen every bi mitie okra yehu sa se when ye papa ne ye na wan hwe ya na babi fo me fa nko de ne na me ameso mu na mabo makra ho ban eno ebedi mu nkomo Mali eno so yehu ya na tiesim anche ena enrehia ne nansa yenkoti a Burkina Faso ha wadaruma free West Africa ha yehu se ha no ase ehye no akoye anglophone and francophone ye ne ma no ebi nse ebobra kakra wadaruma tren te bia ewo mu amasa ha we nyina eba ne free ho.
Okay, ma mincha na mincha etiefo na mincha akuapem mind for the first time meba. Indeed, me were a lot of and I'm for me baby omura kropon ha. But this my second time I'm a recruit with him.
Oh.
Me by a year back over 6 somewhere last year.
Okay.
My first time and my second time to minim townships and cry.
We have never call around.
Oh, it's a very beautiful place. Very beautiful place.
Yeah,
okay.
People of a culture and a history.
Oh well,
Yes.
I know about that because many be a group
That's
so I know how their cropping people are.
That's right.
Okay, let me just say West Africa. Ghana is the first independence from the British or sub-region has he. And Ghana independence said the Unimno and Kromaka said it's meaningless unless said there's a total independence and then self-determination said the whole West Africa and the whole African continent ebenyan ho fa hundie. And interestingly time I independence 1957 Ghana and Shada one concentrated too much about Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Your concentration was to do what is called regional integration. And Intina Edidima Yababenya Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. It was an idea Ghana for Hachi very long. And the time Yenya independence, as a result of a certain bond, 1844 be a daho, be British.
Mm-hmm.
And the British never assumed 100 years beba. But Omo signed at that time, 1844 bond, British workers okay, more per krone de bemamo, name of yentra 100 years. So, and then me 100 years a mother and TNT. But the people at the time, normally said they were not doing for themselves. A certain generation be baba betuaso. So they agreed. And they do 1944, like I said, 1844 to 1944 was 100 years. Like I said, stimulation has started. Now, generation oma ba school abem ebi anya kwan atimi akosusu ade nketenkete e British for no hono enti ebedu ebe in the 50s mu hono e na started say Ghana abenya Ghanaian scholars hono na British for somehow they regretted say ma nipa ni bi ekra kwan say mra UK ho no ma mesuangoma because those people now British for na adom koye no ideally the idea of the British was that almost polish a certain class of people. Now, my British stooge. Ama womu.
That's the British for the canon be no matter oppressing ya
yeah, so they were the very people the independent, at the Maomu. But Pradnyasa, nothing could have forced the British to grant anybody interview. Independent because unia hodi unituo uni bibia those people now British for etioton at the time they purposely like our police service our military they cage them in the barracks and then they benya police barracks but UK any police barracks or baby to barracks because no one say o machiro etioto into the British security guard a commander try gate police phone nyina were inside nti
operation dura no de makoye
no de makoye no agege tuo no nti wama ye police no one disintegrate police amoma antena the society and the neighborhood nti ye police fo ni nyina akodi barracks. Whereas it is not like that in Germany, it's not like that in Belgium, it's not like that in America, yes. It's not like that in any part of the world. It's only the countries are British colonizing women and OMCC police barracks. But independent, I bear muna ye nititi and Nelsenki who said the purpose of keeping them was to say, Omun the victim had a true abe revolt against them in TNKG Omo our barracks. But not the purpose say a person you monitor security situation. Person monitor, you keep the police and you keep the security in the city. Yes. They live in the neighborhood. In this enkel say area will be say police in neighborhood BBC will be a friend. So it never happened like that. Name on British foreign. That was the ideology. Now, leading to 1954, our British foreign Ghana for stimulation into Ghana, your history of political elections, started from 1954. Like I said, Abrofono ama stimulations and discussions, ADP in that time, not Gorgesberg, no more you are a bit overheated. But agreement is agreement because another 10 years in excess of the 1944. No?
To even 1954?
Yes. And Omkachum say, Munim Bibia, my enchiramo, we, I'm 10 years count. In the do 54 no and started say and your young said this year electoral registration and ye had said this to aba and sanyaman and that time now UGCC for any other dino so started because omatana UK ho what they say Nkrumah for US aba any other day but over interestingly and Nkrumah crab wa Ghana direct no on part of the block or no by Liberia and no.
We are hearing this for the first time.
Oh yes, Kwame Nkrumah was in Liberia. And Tina, some of us will tell you because I had that's for another thing. Nkrumah, Ghanaians have still not told us the history of Kwame Nkrumah's father. I'm talking about their father as in the real father. Okay. Say, which nationality was he?
His
of course,
father.
He was Liberian. So because Ghanaian, and yet Nigeria for the Ghanaian, but Kutie Kwame Nkrumah speech, he never mentioned Ghanaian. He was the one who was mentioning Ghanaian. And then when even he came to Liberia, leading to Obabe joined UGCC for the first in Nkrumah Koyen, Liberia White House, no Misu 2 gate, Bako black army ne faho and Bako white faho. So Utie Nkrumah first speech on the soil of Liberia, that I know my Ghana, was how can a white man come to my own fatherland? Listen to this. I can come to my own fatherland and instruct which gate where black should pass and where white should pass.
That was in Liberia.
That was in
Liberia.
Speech, and no make his speech, Until if we check all over the world, land, a country is in the image of a man. So every country is fatherland. We don't have motherland anywhere. But also Ghana, English for no training or colonize or chill English, Ghana is my motherland. Where? But England is my fatherland. Germany is my fatherland. America is my fatherland. There's nothing called motherland
except
Ghana. History distortions. Ghana for hide a lot of history. Intina omutimi highlight say be independence do Nkrumah no of away ne no obare no before even Fati ano oma sensa sa family no ne no sa oba no way ne busuafo way oba ne tiasa.
Dr. Francis Nkrumah am I na wokan?
Yes, they also on Ghana ni
and the Francis Nkrumah yeah.
Oba man family they haven't highlighted that what they say. And Nkrumah had even Sober Watcher, he had 1 date of birth in August and was having September win. And then even the name Kofi Wia, which was also known in Liberia at the time, where did that name go? What I say? And there were a lot of Ghana history, confusion or Hokakra, but we will not deal that. It will be a long subject. We'll treat it next time.
Another time, sure.
Now, Ghana Nyan independence, Ghana Nyan independence, and you started say, you discuss. Other sub-regions. At that time, the wealth, the money Ghana had, it was 3 times the wealth of Canada, the wealth of New Zealand, and the wealth of Australia.
Of course.
Because time Abrofono, you had the independence, and I've just You hand the independence, you know. So over watch out. Nkrumah G independence. The mistake that we did, and say G independence in we gave them they know about this history. Ghana ordered repatriation of the British from this country. Yes, we did a deportation order for the British post-independent. A whole problem by and Nkrumah and the people at the time, the British upset immediately. So the British were forcibly evacuated from the soil of Ghana and call like your friends in Senegal. So the British in Ghana ye independence God just so those people at the time, governors in British Army, Royal Army, Mami we are. Yes. And Obefa ko good Dakar and prepare koye. And let me tell you the wealth of Ghana. Sika near war. Why is it can be depleted here? At that time, Ghana was more than 4 billion British pounds, which was bigger than Australia, bigger than Canada, and bigger than New Zealand.
Yeah.
What they say? Who are the big four Commonwealth? Our UK no. Now, you do no. You deport no. And a queen say, okay, waji, mako amabra. They said there. Hong Kong, the NBC, and the paper, no. Martinez. Into be 2 years, no. And Ghana for say, look here. Under the Commonwealth law, the British law, we are Juma, you treat social security. You're near drafty, you're near enacted social security. You didn't know anything about social security, SNAT. And you're working social security. Now, on fire, dear mind. And Nkrumah at the time thought said there was too much money in the social security. Yes, Momra. Na Ghana any accountant. Na Ghana any auditor. Na Ghana any binti. British for na kakra na edum ba no. The be work in social security. Enti wunim calculations. Wunim bibia.
And as caneta honti.
And wapu scanning in the koye. Enti ebu home so peniska pen gold. No mako ye free stock. Piska pen gold. No mako in stock. And wipe is scanning in our decor because the shillings at the time was backed by the Coup gold that we had. And the gold was not here. Just like I said, the French for and the colonialism. The gold was in UK. Into our social security, our work there, metia free more. What they say? So I'm saying Ghana International Bank, or UK. That's where we had our stock of gold. The bank is still no better struggle. What they say? So only yesi can do drona no the coin.
Any good.
And yes, of course, cash against gold against cash or cash against gold, open and what. And a honor Ghana crisis, but even at the time, a population of about 4 million, na sanki ya tenase, na ya tuya boase, near planet country, and that's what, but we're in a rush. Near ndi if you are same and you see call the other countries. Yeah, because na Ghana never thought 4 million population the money no munya enya dream say scan biti masa. So they started to go, of course, with the president Nkrumah. So umbe move very fast. Na young connect young hit the other countries. That is where British decided to sabotage us until today. Because now other countries, Nigeria was not one country, it was 3 countries at the time. What they say? Nigeria was 3 countries at the time. And the Ghana first started say the pressure. Nigeria due into Nigeria mo katafalo belewa mo. Nigeria due umrani enchire mo kwan ebe faso. Mosumbejem die. Into English countries in West Africa, namely Ghana, Gambia, which was a strip of part of Senegal, Gambia, Sierra Leone, and Nigeria. Okay? Until Ghana had this high pressure on the it took the British 3 years, and they regretted for giving Ghana independence. It took them 3 years until 1960. So watch here, and no man Sierra Leone, Nigeria, so the British left West Africa and straight away to Central Africa. Central Africa, try Cameroon. And pick the part of Cameroon and in Nigeria border. Bakassi Peninsula. That is the today's Akwa Ibom State, Calabar side. Into crossover now called the southern part of Cameroon, Nyenge, Kumba. Now I call Bafoussam, Boya. Those part of Cameroon. Once the holding now was part of Nigeria. The British one Kotinaho. And the French one year agreement. But look at what the French did to Ghana. And what the Ghanaian, Nigeria, the English did to them. Almost said no sanko for we see mo. They are bad. Omeni ate dodo. a whole British pa no metime to free her. Muma yen keji wo mu with a language barrier. And on French ya understanding. And you share all the English countries in West Africa no omo block will be out with French.
And Ghana team.
Or block Ghana with French. Or block Nigeria with French. Or block Sierra Leone with French. And also block your friend is saying Gambia with French. And to share Ghana British for say not Togo, transwater Togo land. Nan kasa didn't become French, English for. And no mji muma French. Some farm about than my mum keju.
No more French. And I met na
ha. Omuntimi. Yanchi omo French. Yema yante French. And no keju omo upper volta. Edi Burkina. Upper volta. Edi French. And a Western Sudan de Marco d'Ivoire.
And a Ghana team.
And a Ghana Becca medal. Until language barrier stopped us. But still a Ghana na acceleration. And the West African French, almost started the independence of the French. Almost the pressure. Because na Ghana, Nigeria, Beji. Into almost started so almost half French form. So French independence, or all the West African French,
At a go.
1 month, within a month. It was in August 1960. In the French form, Boufouy. They got very angry. In terms of Ghana, we've never been fine with the French country. On say Côte d'Ivoire, Togo, it is the colonial heritage, and there be any colonial issue and a daho. And in a French forms, so it independence 1960. The and called Central African republics. Called Cameroon. And don't call Cameroon and English for no arrangement. That time Nigeria gain independence. We do Cameroon and English for Jack Cameroon. They my French for. At the back, sitting in the council, their home case by 4 years ago. Court said they still want to be English. Selamfa. French for English one contested, and a French for Chrono. But if second after Second World War, a German for a Kofa Cameroon. But English and French in a year together, and catch a German for so called 80 years or some couple of years ago, and Pam German for the same Germans were in Togo, French for English for Epam and French for so far. So Ghana and all this independent heat, about French for no so. A ban West Africa, any Central African republics, push French for no pay independent, except one country, I know the Spanish colony, that's Equatorial Guinea, or Spanish, what they say. And a baba say, Ghana, I'm a French for in English for within 1969, Nigeria independent, Obiaji independence. So the French went straight away to Central Africa, and the French English for the agreement. So, Central Africa, English country or English one call. And catch French for yes, you go east, and kuku PA, East Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Burundi, these are countries, English for no call that part, and a French for no so the whole Central Africa, Cameroon, Bongi, Central African Republic, and all the Gabon money daddy, fire kofa Congo part, and Belgium so be fabi, fire kofa Rwanda money daddy our eastern part, and English for no catch on so can yes, you are south. So mama dominate ya muso mfa central ha. Monko fa north. In English woman see north. Morocco wanko ho. Algeria wanko ho. Wanko your friend is in wanko Egypt. What do I say? Egypt colonized themselves. What do I say? Wanko ho. Into ja north ho nyina
to the south.
And no no din any south. Into all no far frontline states in South Africa, Namibia. It was then part of South Africa. What else? Far Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, every far Lesotho, and this I can turn the house of French for NC. And today purposely Portuguese for and far 5 of Cape Verde, and of far Sao Tome and Principe, and of far your friends Angola. And Okofa, your friend is saying some other 2 countries, and Omofai, and a Spanish for far back, and a Suhunina, French for Nokofai, except Libya, Italians, Manfa, except Ethiopia, Italians, Cryer, or Manfa. Into that history, Ghana and Kreti.
Messing a problem, to them.
To them. And a French for any English for no, and Chroma Kofa, OAU buy no. It will interest you, say. At the end, as he said, Addis Ababa, why was Ethiopia Airline was formed? It was formed because of the congregation of the African leaders and number meeting, and then national income. biggest national income bepemde. Aden yen this idea of OAU no ba near the capital echo. Addis Ababa. Niam farmer crank obia young boys will be in your Juma to be in the hotels. Addis Ababa.
But they said job 600 Dynamic and Nkrumah is for that purpose, and then Hill Selassie then
because Nkrumah not OAU, one year chairman. Nkrumah year chairman 1 year and year 2. He was never a chairman of OAU. When your chairman Nendi Addis Ababa at the time. Haile Selassie catch and said before say me do ideology no, me di no, sure be capital no waha. Ya do OAU no baha. So that brofoni ni amaye and what ase. And then King Ahmed at that time of Algeria, the biggest building in Algeria till today, Ghana House, a hotel and cafe nipa 10,000. Ghana ne kusiche omo and san will be dinechi. And Nkrumah then, Nkrumah flights of Egypt.
Yes,
of course. Yes, can quite Zimbabwe, Zambia. Kenneth Kaunda University was Kwame Nkrumah University. Kenneth Kaunda University was not Kenneth Kaunda. That time I had taken in your dying. But next Zambia University, Kenneth Kaunda Mubedi Nkrumah Chinu. Omina they got there to Samora Machel, everybody. And Sana or by French, I say, a Guinea Equatorial, Ghana, Guinea, Mali, no, Guinea Secretary. What they say? Ministerial block will be at today. I see in Guinea, be na Ghana, you use Ministry of Agriculture, you use New Adino, na Guinea, you use blocks. Because we wanted the consensus say, Ubia nya den, support to. And it's over here, there's a problem. Ghana and Cameroon, you're a big diplomatic approach till today and solve you because that time French foreign culture, French country, before somebody call OAU meeting Biano, Sab guy no, Munche they didn't allow a Yadema so on fly. They didn't allow a Yamiego so on fly direct to Addis Ababa. They didn't do that. France for the Air France bar no akofa Togo president, no afa Burkina president, no akofa Sierra Leone, or Cameroon, or afa French for you go one flight so. No doma kwa di.
Omo bia wasan kofa hom.
O wie so a, o mfa secretary mpani mo French secretary deputies. Nti abrofo na na eko. That is why OAU till today agreements in yen signing here. Nti no you put a toothless dog. Oman sign agreements in that time because French inform bomb so custody no margin no more de call. Abdu Dio from near the don't say so nyina kogu France. Ofo boanya nyina kogu France. And no me deputy minister of agric. One agric ministry in France no or deputy ministers more than 50 nyina Africa. No prepare woman don't back be presidents. Ghana so no English for so I watch here. The English people that they had woman hand independence mom. They didn't give them independence to you and I. And Nkrumah didn't give us the independence. He tried his best. But the independence was retained by the people. And until na brofunu school and na brofunu ko. Omo makwani say and until omo kwani no nyina pe na weka Cape Coast no. Till today it is the same political system as for politicians omo na ko Cape Coast. Omo na ko Cape Coast cruise. All the early schools, the Ivy Leagues, Cheme farmer dodo kwa the back. Ne farmer bia ben better the farm fund. The farming fund so they kept the independence to themselves because British foreign prepare them and on peja woman yina no decide kogu UK and on fawa ma the African your politics name on fawa you know mabra and the Ghanaian leaders from Nkrumah bepem ne chemi de nebanen ere enye UK no mko school. The history is there. Why this country is like what it is today. Just a Ghana for they don't tell the truth. Now back to West African security system. West African security.
But before I go West African security system, I mean far into James and common yede. Over to me the text message alpha 0551 667755 0551 667755 and 0270 191 971 0270 191 971. Mestre say oko Facebook nso Okuman TV Okuman Radio 97.1. Just look for our page, like our page, and then also become a member. And pay ya papa ye nua ya danfo Farouk Wahab or international diplomatic consultant and pay ya second or ayekwapmama lines me se biaba also I'm watching live from Agyapong Praise. Good morning. I'm I'm watching you live Okuman. And Krobia Kukurela. You can also put your comment and we will read. Na yetimi eno edi enkomo. Opening to also yaba West African block na ya.
Block. And so the French and you the English. last 35 years to 40 years and English for no started say ye coup d'etats Nigeria or your coup d'etat back to back or ye ya Obasanjo beyebi Buhari beyebi Amrom Tumshagari Mutalaba will be some few days the coup you coup and African countries, English countries, post-independence, Obia obey it's only Kwame Nkrumah Nenya 9 years D, Oma Kenya D 6 years, and the coup d'etat at the 2 and the coup no ye be Sierra Leone for a year dear, what they say Siaka Sevens, you dear, a Yusuf Betwaso, your friend is Joseph Momo, Betwaso, Gambia, ye coup, and coup no English for no, and a start here. And son of French for no baby soon. The French for no so ye and papa and the Guinea beside the Portuguese country also in West Africa. Be bia ke vedemo omunna anye that's also a Portuguese and it's a she's near daddy. But predominantly no English for ni timit na East Africa chair, i.e. a country like Jomo Kenyatta, which is Kenyatta, also one of the staunch members of the OAU. What happened to Kenyatta? Kenyatta allowed my British for it na hocheye. Omuji independence ma ono. Ono omutina side by side. Inti game bit to say rugby, game bit to say enema athletics ni nyama onse o manchire yen. But uko East Africa, onim sa games ni nyina ye. British football ni American football ni adade no. British retro mu. Ye de na heat no ya pe bibia jasu. Endo manchire hwe de esu ya soccer. Yensu any game bia because East Africa with Tanzania games so me no and South Africa near that South African football near that omo ya anye sa ne mani bi enti ye de no na anitie no wo ho ena ye be ye coup enti coup na ye de be ye
66 now
66 no ye de be ye coup no etu Nkrumah abra na odi 9 years ye de be pam no wie no so obia new history okotana seku okotana seku nchen Nkrumah so kotana seku ho no eno no ma magini till today French for no bufu so omanenko wa mananko excuse me say ewo ebe mu no enti so watch a ECOWAS zone France francophone France franc no CFA no once Guinea nkwane oma join till today French for so mo fancho mu da because Nkrumah was the originator of the independent for the French countries. Edition and was Abetra Guinea and a French colony. In Timoman and Co, Oman Tiase, and Omsi a union of a yabe structure a currency, their boom, 11 countries, But more Guinea for part the Mamon joining. Till today, that decree, Charles de Gaulle time up to now, will be to wait me year free ho. And to Oma Guinea for joining because of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. What does it? And Nkrumah her said, in alignment with the Central Asia, Hanoi, maybe I know and I know Russia,
the Soviet,
called the Soviet. No, me fine. Poland, them to go training Ghanaian doctors in that bullshit English for no or don't co Soviet. I feel no nam China. What I say, no nam ha. Into philosophically, one would say, none the political ideas in a son chair at the time, but he didn't concentrate much. Into Ghana is supposed to be Switzerland of West Africa or Switzerland of the world by now. Considering Scana near war. And I dare say British for and say they changing from the Gold Coast to Ghana. What for? Because so Cochrana, baby a British for colonize you now maintaining original name. Apart from your friends in Zimbabwe and Rhodesia, almost son in Zimbabwe, and no, your friend is the late President Mugabe, and also no Yamfa, and also son recall the native name. But Shababi Agana could pick the name. Mauritania. Mauritania was a French colony. It was a French country. It was part of Senegal, and in Mauritania. The county or the region Ghana. Capital Dombesara, Kronida oho. Inti then the buy influence ya coco picky, a dinner deo, and then nobody knows. Assuming say today, this country is still called Gold Coast. Beautiful name. What do I say? Ghana inexplicable.
Ivory Coast.
What do I say? Yes, inexplicable. Except one would say African native name, Empire Bidin. Into Empire Bidin, what for? What did they mention? And these were the things British folks say, you decided say you better go out of the range from what being a British colony. And this Ghana was a leader. We were sitting ahead of Canada, when
New Zealand and
when the Assembly of the Commonwealth states. Na Ghanaian governance at the time no more before Canada and etc. because that time na Canada and Red Indians and na British for need to mean land no. You understand me? Now, Coup ni dimu no. Ghana beye Burkina any other in West African case scenario. Mali is where all this exercise started because na Libya Gaddafi tiase no. The southern part of Libya. And I also the northern part of Niger. Niger. For Utre Nyamia, you go to Agadas. From Agadas, you conduct the middle half that's entering the northern part of Niger. No? Agadas, Arlet, Asamaka. Okwa up to the Hoga Plateau. Udu Hoga Plateau, Nuswa. And Sana Usani Hoga Plateau, now what could do the southern part of the North Africa? You are talking about Algeria, Jeanette. Shesa desert in Sunyina from Niger, Agadas all the way up to southern part of Algeria. Echo the eastern part of Mali. Once Mali a very big land. A home in Yinana, Tuareg forno. Gaddafi trained them. They were fighters. They were idling about. They didn't have any much work to do. Until Gaddafi consumed Womo. And Odom called joining Libyan army as honorary army. And Odom called the southernmost part of Libya, the last town of Libya, from the north to the south. You have all Gat and a Gaddafi Krum Seba. In the Soja Nibia Behunibiano, Noye Tuareg, the tribe Tuaregs, And after the fall of the Gaddafi, all these Tuaregs, for fear of Western arrest, and no said descending on the desert, and no call back to the northern part of Mali. Northern part of Mali, they went to settle around the Timbuktu area, Gao area, that is the north. Until they had an operation of multitudes of what your friend is saying, bandit groups, extremists, jihadism, Boko Haram, ISIS, Protestants, different groups. Into Mali Nkwano, no more pretty 14 different groups. And it is still active to today. And Sawad and Sadin, Nyinagu, Mali.
More of wonders.
Yes. Because Omba and Ubia create you. And they don't know what to group Ubia an ideology. Because rebellion, terrorist or rebellion is ideological. And Nipan vision. No. A hono nema the Islamic cleric. I know ye preacher. No ochra or Islam or preachy krum ewo Nigeria called Muhammad Yusuf. Muhammad Yusuf Boko Haram founder no. Wani Mustafa Bonkanumo no. Muhammad Yusuf no, was also an extremist na or joining Mali group. And Boko Haram was not originated on the soil of Maduguri. He picked Boko Haram because they were part. Muhammad Yusuf, he was a young boy of about 25 years, but they were part of the extremist group in Mali. And to one situation asanya mani nyina. In a case scenario, Burkina Faso dim because of Niger, because of Benin North, Togo North, and to women nyina kogu Mali and omusua rebellion activities. Now, in case in perspective, I'll be Burkina Faso, it should not surprise anybody. Say it be almost security challenges. But what about Mali? Mali, omu benya a long time layoff, coup d'etats, and a civilian be take place. But now say, Timbuktu area no, I too volatile. Groups it be our Al-Qaeda lineage, it be or ISIS lineage.
And they have different ideologies.
Different ideologies. Boko Haram ako training edi ako Nigeria ako big. Odin Samoni, onye nisika, omususu ye, or part, or ye vigilante, or say extremist, or say rebel, or say a terrorist, omye ni afra. Enunti enema Mali, ekoba se, omufi se nano, oma ye sophisticated. France for koho, omu de tasuma France for free because they know the Tuaregs no, omu ni mtokwa kum good desert nso, obeti mare besin ba kwa ko be 3 days no no monsieur da. And the France for 90 man start and omu peke Now they decided to come down to Mali to stage coup d'etats. And this all watch here. Mali coup, they enter in and out. But the good thing is that Mali like Burkina, omye kua, and to say yet diana na bloody no.
You seen change?
Yes, I take over. They don't kill themselves. Meaning say, so where you Sissoko, where you Wangara, where you Bambara, where you where Mosia, they don't kill themselves. And to Kusha Mali ku back to back. The only two are in Nipa Bakwas and Nipa Munupeno. It's only when somebody is trying to be stubborn not to give. But so many dominate a year, say a far presidency now. You just give in. About what I say. Like as what sign now the other day, you do what tranche. And in recent times, you know, Ibinya Goita, Nigeria need a Mali diano. Oye ku 1 year, Sobekaya, and Osaba and Osabe Yibim solidly, and Ofabe Pimne. What did ECOWAS say? Yamane sanctions, Pediasi declaration. What and what declaration? It is never possible, say, Ubetimatana Ghana, President of Republic of Ghana, President of Republic of Nigeria, Togo, whoever, say, Omuye ECOWAS, your friend ECOWAS. Enintino, Yamane sanctions, say, 1 year day, on sorry, in Kortinasi. Nanyasa, what did then a sanction about for? What sanction table? ECOWAS also a sanction will be a table and chair. Because West African countries, Obia no abon yonko busiada. Ghana or more Togo busiada. Ghana or more Nigeria busiada. Nigeria or more Ghana busiada. Obia mon yonko busiada. And Obia Antonia Mati be and free Obia ho. Obia ni Obiaka. Into a no kaname no kadia. At what point na miyoku mikroma. Obetima babitu. And Tiako as inishia. But your Oshe Mali. Omushia Pediasi 2 times. 18 party. Ombenum team. Oman refreshments kakra. We invite na oseme ma representative aba ebeba me here safe passage man ansa no mediaba ono amu ma otimali no den rep na ba untimi nchim ya no hwe no ma ba no ma betiti meeting the summit ni bi yes ya sanction mama ECOWAS meeting and so what Uma we meeting and so what ECOWAS meeting they no share omo ye tell me since 1975 ECOWAS is older than European Union and then one law free border the passport free passport travel no still allow do Togo when you your passport no atena so Cote d'Ivoire do there no atena kadante card is a ju oba ben na akofa niema free Benin e de ba Accra when free border ya je ni niema e ba ji ni skasa we do Ghana ji Cote d'Ivoire for je Togo ji yeso ya ju omo ya chi mati e bibisa free trade within ourselves in Crown we haven't been able to do it. And the French for no there, no, they don't care about us, and we also don't care about them. The point is, coup d'etat in Mali. ECOWAS for so much sanction Mali. Papa, boy no ho. And let us not forget, say, this boy was a French legionnaire. French legionnaire said he was not a French-born citizen, but Mali system didn't command French army because of its dynamics. Didn't call a sroho ekokon tingbutu ni bi. And the French for so you good only then call. And France. And the French for call baby this Afghanistan near there then French legionnaire maybe Africa. Do mukoi. Ebine Madame Fudumbuya. He's a young boy. He was 28 years. And Alpha Conde Denmark. He was a French legionnaire. French for any your friend is in European Union now NATO any Afghanistan queen. Dumbuya was in Afghanistan for over 3-4 years. At his age, everybody no do Canada. No, he's a small boy. Go at 31, Zumbuya 31. Omonko baby, but because say assignment in special
and the alignment.
And the alignment. And in the case of even Alpha Conde, Guinea Conakry, Alpha Conde, only the first democratically elected president of Guinea post-independent 1960. Secretary D 20-something years. And I used to be D 24 years. And I so you need back on OD 1 year. Or no ma democratic elections a course Alpha Conde that time no not even crown law no 6 years. 2 mandate 2 terms. Or by no see there be opposition no see there be a wa. Yan 5 in your budget no so. 5 strictly 2 years and no more and your budget no so. Alpha by OD first year. First term you the second term. Over the second term no. And now man for her say the time aso
Obekwana.
the man the prime minister and that's what the man na yi and no start to say obi change. It's the same Dumbuya boy and okofa no so on bu opposition and no create special forces the man and no withdrawn from French legionnaire and no then buy. Enti Alpha Conde was protected heavily by Dumbuya. Dumbuya did your friend is saying by Dumbuya. Alpha didn't believe in the military of Guinea. And hey, why we are democratic first elected democratic president? You know? And then they say the special forces into the election now the year and the third term, no. Or did Timmy change a constitution? You know, a coup d'etat. Your friend coup d'etat by pen, a constitution coup d'etat. And so your coup. And found so to you. And to a J starting a third term, no. Let me just put on record say, Dumbuya one you coup, and a detia Alpha Conde one you coup. Ne papa no. Na crowd tete no. And there was a heat, and they planned. There was a heat in Guinea, and we're planning it. Says I near the catcher papa and say, "Or who's uncle for Pesum Kun? And the Adu Koyen base." He went to the presidency. No kofa ne papa. Or then it came. On then the boys. Or then the call horn. No, the papa. I then said the uncle for Nessia Kun, Umpasum Yeno. Sign it. Never power ne mammy.
Na me mikitem.
Na me kutem.
Na sebe ko baby on be say Coup kraka ho.
And what the man.
Say transfer.
Transfer. Anumangu, akukwangu. Na ko wa gaga coup d'etat gaga how na sanctions soon his excellency Nanado Dankwa ni apte ya say special your friends say ECOWAS foreign affairs ministers ho akunyo kra mu bi ayokobo twe nana
Prof say Zufi asem
yes on the card omukoye no omuhia ahwomanim ansana Nanado say na last watara mu enom ka wo watara the same thing. Meanwhile Alpha Conde, Côte d'Ivoire, cocoa. On a net on Côte d'Ivoire, cocoa when he was in opposition. He was a tradesman, a cocoa dealer for Côte d'Ivoire, or America. And to Alpha Alasan Ouattara, they were very nice friends. And now Mufi say on pursue young bibi. And then no, don't boy aka say a man sanction 6 months. What the then? Shall be our tuno. Now man foresee who Alpha Conde. I came out to say Alpha Conde, there was nothing wrong with him.
It's okay.
Oh man, the doctors koko tia me ni interview me ni Kofi Adoma. Me kan nyina the doctors hwe no. Papa no pe couscous ya the man odi ore nam na ire ne man nyina wo de nchen baabi o safe haven. ECOWAS say can the whole what said the Alpha Conde kro yakuno. Papa, what happened? 8 months, 6 months into Dumbuya's government, Alpha Conde ye jane mo no kwa eko medical checkup e wo Dubai ko di 3 months. Is ECOWAS aware? No. Obaye no ono na be kire say me minister of defense no mo si yencho minister of way edan way si ha no minister bi da say me che na ebegum government say the jerry ye bi eyi moma akofo president kofo say saadi we say na me chiwo mu a enke begum government and the sanity the minti mo bodin for the purpose of it begum government inti sa wo ba achichiwo mu ehwo no ne president kofo nya conflict. What they say? And the same thing. Alpha Conde na chira ni ministers are womadi governments ka. Any properties are no mawiano. Dumbuya do one day will more than 20 buildings. Buildings buildings are all in the name of Lebanese near there. Also no Lebanese for ne do front keke. Where is Alpha Conde now? Why is ECOWAS not coming to tell the world where Alpha Conde? Oh yeah, BBA no. Alpha Conde became an advisor to Dumbuya. Tio obi ayeye kuetu na ECOWAS ye dede wa Accra. On na advisor to Dumbuya. Last 4 months, and one man permanent stay e wo Dubai. O makoto fiama no. Where is statesman? Obako. You see where it is? But what you say? Enti Guinea, boy ne buy no till today. Obi also onim Guinea on konkohwe. O ye within a record time of 6 months. Guinea Conakry border Conakry to Liberia road on wire and asphalt. Conakry to your friends Sierra Leone Kamba omo border no wire ni nyina asphalt. Projects are wire no krom ho no. Konakokoshe. So yes, it is coup d'etat all right, but between you and I and then the listeners, I'm telling you say Alpha Conde was not staged a coup d'etat. It was a handover power and what the man bano. The boy has made the father comfortable and is very okay. Now let's come back to Burkina. Burkina history is very unique one. From the time almost first president, Onya independent, 1960, on other French countries, Yamiogo, Maurice Yamiogo Bayano, Odi only 5 years and some couple of days. When you 6 years, but for any two Maurice Yamiogo. When the two no, it was a coup d'etat. Lamizana the coup ni etituno. Iron Man Lamizana otuno onu di 14 to 15 years almost. Eka some few days no okabe 20 or 200 days. Na Lamizana be day when you 15 years. Ana coup tuno. When the two no, what drago? Ena Zebo. Saya Zebo susu kotu no. Zebo tuno. Odi just only under 1 year. 1.5 years. Ena wadrago su kotu no. Wadrago kotu no. Ni nyina coup d'etat na me no kan ho asem yo. What I say? Tia story ni ye. Yamiago first president was overthrown by coup d'etat. Lamizana after 15 years of overthrown by coup d'etat Zebo. Owiya ya na wadrago susu kotu Zebo. Wadrago tu Zebo no. Ansa na Thomas Sankara eba 1983. On susu babe tu
Quadrago.
Obetu wadrago. Otu wadrago no. That time no 84. Otu no the end 1983 no. Oko 84 no si no. On papa vote ni biom. Ento change no 1984 no eno change the Burkina Faso. Edi a native name. Or the Burkina Faso no eno di 3 years e ka ho. And in 4 years eno no an vice, ono an deputy
na danfo.
Blaise Compaoré. And a Compaoré na French for who say the same again. French and English closeness. Sankara Accra na no more or less.
Oni Jerry.
Odidi Burkina no abeda ha. Debia oko Sierra Leone, debia oko Gambia, debia oba Ghana. Every time or Ghana. And a French for who say no. Another French president. Or a young boy at the age of 31 will move also to the English side. What
Kwame
Nkrumah philosophy ideology.
Let's take him off.
That is the only coup d'etat in Burkina Faso that they have assassinated the president. The only coup d'etat till today. Okuno. And obedi 27 years. After 27 years, then yetimi to Blaise Compaoré. Blaise Compaoré training boys. And oduomo koma Alassane Ouattara. No mayor president. No nyakwa akra ma Côte d'Ivoire. Oduoma Soron Guillaume was the student opposition leader. Now o attack their friend is Laurent Gbagbo of Côte d'Ivoire. Into this Burkina boys ne koboa Soron Guillaume no me rebel. For 10 good years now Côte d'Ivoire was divided into two, from Bouaké to Danane to Garoua. Oma chekronimu
no mafafa.
No mafafa. Until Laurent Gbagbo was ruling Côte d'Ivoire, interior, le sud, and then around southeast, southwest, and a central, and a south. Every Bouaké ko nyina no, Soron Guillaume fa bank fa bibia. These boys were brought in by Blaise Compaoré. And indeed, these boys were Tuareg boys na omugu Mali, omu nyina ba Burkina, and Odumba. They were not part of Burkina Faso Central Army. And Odumu ba no ma omutu. Into the Côte d'Ivoire uprising, the two of the bay nyina no, a Blaise Compaoré na the bay. And omwie. Into after the overthrow and arrest and subsequent jail of your friends Laurent Gbagbo.
Okay, yeah.
They expected say Okachom say Côte d'Ivoire for better draft room into the National Army of Côte d'Ivoire. And Ivorians say no. They are not French. They are not Ivorians. Into yen tiasie.
Yes, so my beka ensem.
And no beka ensem o Abidjan abontim. Yebusa Blaise Compaoré answer biama. Enna ono Alassane Ouattara na mo so face problem before in the hands of Kona Bedie. Our definition of who is an Ivoirian, politique ivoirité, the politics of who is a national of Ivoirian. And ono Kona Bedie ba no se mère ou bien père, mother and father, mère et père, mother and father must be Ivorian before so benya kunya na di. And to Laurent Gbagbo ba no, and on so be mère ou bien père, mother or father, Ninyana Alassane Ouattara mu bien no anotimi president. and also so Edmund Alassane from Prime Minister after Ufo no okoka ma America no ntima Cote d'Ivoire because nationality near triple. Into okoni na mu international year or try yes okay ahwa no be Prime Minister there yaman kwa no mra election ahwa na de sorungiom ne sa ne mani nyina bae enti sa boys na umba yes sa uprising Cote d'Ivoire eji akonwa ne ma Alassane Ouattara Kampore and reinstitute mu neither Alassane Ouattara and the boys in the call back and ko stage the mutiny
against Kampore.
Bless Kampore. Because there were so many of them, over more than 5,000. And Kampore day. But no watch here. Kampore was not murdered. Kampore was forced to sign Burkina for the DFN no. Ya tremawa.
That's a sign.
Yes, a sign. Into on the meeting in your cosono. And say on sign, no fan to her. Near my helicopter, he now pay. Of course, you say Alassane Ouattara now call no one you Burkina Bay and ye the call and Jan Quine. Mosi to Mosi Obi and Kumubia and didn't call didn't come Alassane Ouattara. Didn't man no honore and a buy. Oh, di one day, that's a one day pay and no president of a Burkina. Omutuno. Odi one day we and a Yakuba Zida. Also by only the 17 days. And also two no. And son de Kafando as soba. Michel Kafando. Kafando susu bedi 9 months. Tia Burkina for sorry o. Nina depose kunkwa. From Yamiago time kunkwa. And to anunu bedi Yamiago bayano. And a dinder. Gebet. Also be a coup d'etat. And no 2 no D 2015 ebedi 2017. Ovia yano. And no say one day of a peace in the Antuaba and what the Macabori roach. What the Macabori no? What you say? And no catch and say, Sab boys no, Silentian crew, Mama go back to the bush because
they integrate you home.
You integrate you home, you fa mami. Kampore no draft you home, Tampore you tunu, oko.
They say, Crana, Abonye.
Omunity boys in go back to their roots. And no makoya formation of rebellion, terrorists, extremists, Al-Qaeda, Ansawat, Ansidin, Protestants, Vigilante, Bandit, groups in Mebebe, and the Gubokin and Uram.
And just as here, Juma, and Juma, not the amount
to Omoko banker, no makoji, like your Mako Chase Cano, into your Crebias, no Mako, no Mako Kunkum Nipa, or my own properties. And now, boys, in say, I'm in the central, I'm in say, Kabori, a chrono, the were terrorists in the Sia Dawson. Almost say chrono. Enti my kwanian ko face wo mo nwura mo ho. Kabori china or the protecting the government say ya heat bia ma no so. Eno na di the coup d'etat of Damiba. Ediba say no. Hwe Damiba ene Kabori coup d'etat. Akokwa anwu. Because what they do ni say baby Burkina omo palace the presidential palace one. Won timi enko so easy because a double road. And I will drive through a baby aqua to gate and it's like having gate. Air fortified won't mean room. A training in a covered. And to coup d'etat yen or presidents, ye no crum. And to to two no chroma, lawyer amino, kwane attached to the president, no. And to say heat a backroma, your margins bia. And now we are bekum. And to soon they don't kill themselves. And to their baba say papa. Lawyer amina and Casabacaj papa. Said the idea na yeno. Omo de letter bija gate. Say sign it.
Na Ephraim.
Problem be any. But what I say. And to the letter no command and to man lecture. Osha Kabori de na kabane the internet. And you on lecture the man and no signing. To sign it there. Now I then was sorry. And to omo de no deposed president.
The 2 ideas so.
The 2 ideas no akotenan chen. Ni a cho baby a person call no ni do call. Enti Damiba ne boys na yes a meeting no a ombe obabe ye head of state no ono no deposu Kabori. And ono susu no oba no mse ha ye plan na de ba nse pese ko face into kwa.
Microphone bush ho.
O muntwen kakra. Muntwen.
How ya ne de?
Muntwen ya ne de. Enti o start said the BC Dan Jerry. Omo no mu ye meeting boys no was start person chichi bi. Damiba kene sa na oye no Coup no na wonka ho wona na ye senior man a o tip French papa our contact into we de enye yi ena gidi onso mu kyereye e ma ne sign ye hin na abekọ ha yes Gifon ne frefre from Namfofo sub region ena force omra ya dema no say obako for okay any helicopter na ready ena did no say 5 conditions me ministers way empacho minim say mekwa mubeku mo manamba ha wo mu
form come home
mso okay yati we yase mo form come na French for they are na fen say o ma range okay ni scan mo amunim say me komedidi e break akra wo it's okay no problem yanko central bank ko jiwe say no ko enti between Damiba and Ibrahim Traore a signature onso sign here now I deposed no atran helicopter no ko
eja kwan kama
woko enti Burkina Faso omu record of omu benya prime ministers makumako 15 because time be depose president be prime minister and head of state biano prime minister no ko benya interim government machiro obi ebia di 1 day ebia di 17 days ebia di namans me pachete Ghana we don't care we don't want to know into coup d'etat in code Burkina no oma ye from 1960 be pemne 1960 be pemne That is where the problem is. So at what point does it affect the security situation in Ghana? Now I'm coming home. Ghana, Mr. Bafo, we don't have that security situation na yekano. Se Burkina nyani coup, NY ni coup. Burkina Faso cannot come into the Ghanaian territories because they are not fighting a war. A terrorist group be against one terrorist group and to mo per safe haven there be. Oma enemies in Omu North, Eko Mali border. Omnim Oma your friends, rebels ne oho. But by a new Ghana border na, Papa. A clear border. And a couple with the fact say Ghana bush, and a Ghana land no bafo. And yet government of Ghana land. Ghana ba wunya sase 1 acre kreye ono anidia. The land of Ghana no it belong to the stool. Say north, say south, say central, say bronze, say Volta regional. Land in India is two land. Stool land, no. It is a Kwapim land. Okwapim kasa se masase me dem za to so abeti makasa. Enti wo mu na je asase no. Stool ne gia. No wa chama kroma. Clan we, ye free or yoko, ye free we aduana, ye free we. No ma chama clan no. Na clan no so chama chiefs. Na chiefs na chama the subjects. And what does it mean? What it means is that obia efie bia family bia wana asase enti se me koma fuom na me kokoto se enkofo bia ba begina fuom ho a uba krom na bodondon na what you say you go and flush them out. Enti Ghana hasn't got any presence of rebel. Ghana hasn't got any presence of terrorists. Ghana hasn't got any presence of vigilante group. Vigilante no mse MPP ni NDC mkrase vigilante. Vigilante bia no obotai ekokot ana ire ne ma mekan ho. Vigilante odanwurem. Do you understand me? Ye ni Protestants Mr. Bafo. En ye ni jihadists. En ye ni Boko Haram. En ye ni any other form of formation. Now, Mr. Bafo, a country of 30 million population. Ye ni one single prisoner or that jail because or MPP. You need one single prisoner that day because we are NDC. Such a country security challenge to say. Minister say yeska ukrumha from the time of the Fourth Republic. Emu dia hi na akotena bonten say nti manema na we exile. You obi wa ha debi. Pacho President Kufuor otemu soro here. President Mama or ha. President Jerry Rawlings or you coup d'etat otena kopim so wie. President Rawlings Sir President Mills, nyame fa ne kransie so enko otiase a enko so te ho. Now, Yamusa Ghana Police Service say, ye were 1 police or 2 police uniform any tua o madwana kotre nwuram te say de a friend say ye bi o Sierra Leone for the sanko ye bi o Sierra Leone. Ye obi anada bi. Yamusa Ghana military army say, mu security challenge, mu form security profile. Ye one soldier bi amu Captain Colonel and now say any ordinary soldier omudi 5 so our bush is clear. Your friend human say green belt, green zone, which is our profident in a Bibia Ghana. You need one uniform and the whole country. You need one United Nations blue jacket. say check soldier for UN for her country obon the country has a problem, security challenge. Yenye security challenge is information gathering and then processing of the information. Ghana a problem a war, and I'm putting and I'm saying in authority say the last 15 years Ghana kum nipa che any other country in West Africa. Take Nigeria out of numbers. Yes, of course. Every blessed day kum nipa not less than 5.
How?
Obi a chanire, obi a prianire, obi a siawe. A year internet age of social media de ye hunu na me no woka. From President Mills crab by 2008, contract killing, that was the term. High profile nipa ye kumomo baku kure no ayetimachi do ye.
So be MP JB Danko do.
Enyo nonko, what about your friends de kuno mankesim no?
Ababai.
No, MP na ye kuno ho.
Oh, Kumsin. Yes.
When ultimately say I had ye kuno. Before then, now obi kum ni every blessed day go and check. Techiman, Mampom, all over the country. Enya nonko. If you have taken record, let your journalists take records. What they call even Ghana website on daily basis. Every blessed Lobeka Nipa 3-4. Any year they are about.
No.
Do say no more G. File docket is with Attorney General. Share and Craig a Mankazim Casey. I was the first person to raise the issue. Say, Obia won't kum nipa than they won't have that energy. And that kind of knowledge in Kumo being in the kitchen, you should delve more into it. I am a brebe because one team boldness and Kumo be banko see in the kitchen, ye bold cotton of you say who did a brown ye bida. No. Nipakwana or they cause a ritual killing and they command and Samuel ki Zumu no ya channel. Ya che on in the bush ya for ya Zumu, ya corner farm, ya kocheke. Suffer no, but ya wider investigation. But
around woman,
that's
a camera. I'm the best head. Yes, I grow a
camera. Master, forget about it. Sabi. Now, Shadia wom. Nipa such a mother. Nipa ne admit a crown. Attorney General docket gone to Attorney General. Police here investigation Attorney General by docket. No, she unresolved mysteries. Murders. Unresolved mysteries. Esi komunwa. Ni nyina gu Attorney General.
Office
na you choke. Nipa dodo say no Attorney General office. Now in French country like la Côte d'Ivoire, papa yi die wa admit menam kunu sofo no ka ho ampa ya admit. Hwe se onu timi gina court ka che judge say de wo tu amna no on de mamon fa no kan onim ho hwe. Na wo tu one ya ba be fa se kokotu amna that amna no ubusa se banchi na edua no mu. That amna no wo hwa na e body na di be shim. Onye bida omun kofan so meye for the first time. It is such a person you have to who dare he so be catch a certain judge say sa ono de wonka ho. No, say Côte d'Ivoire the case that's because they don't give you lawyer. Na sebi ye ni tie bebrebe ye benye obi so human rights lawyer. De ye konesie no cold blood ya sande on the only human rights. In French country, Togo, Ghana, Benin, you need any lawyer coming on such kind of a murder case. No, straight away. Because you have your age. This is how they do it. Like American system. When you're 50-something years, okay, young kum. Okay, so man life imprisonment, who cares? Opa no can because so man out to be. But women in the arrangements, okay, we need be. Who age in inti, about 30 years. 80 years still not there, switching back out. Chire bibia woman no ye nyina boy no susu of 40 something ye man 40 chire bibia nearby some of the judgment in out what okay kan wie na mchichi nipa cover ni nyina wie na no asade o masade bi kura sa aka ho in any case nya dia over out Nigeria dey so on state no mu dia go bekum Côte d'Ivoire obekum Benin Togo obekum be ye dey ate ase fine you say human rights. But human rights, we've done it, and people on daily basis, young boys, kete, etim kumobi o kaswa so dinu koji schedule. And we then see Ghana baka say underage. Stop it underage. No. American will give you a judgment. I'm gonna exceed the time of being the majority years. And so 15 years no kumobia. Yedi come and first 3 years when you're 18. Deferred judgment. When you're 18, I think you're the full sentence. And from 15 years to 18 there, obeko juvenile prison, only maximum. Only 18 and ya ko a renew case, na prosecutors in a court. Afi ni akoji maximum sentence. Case die. But I had there family ni timi ko. Minimobi okum nipa 4 el mankasim area, your friends your kumfi area. Family ni tim ko ye jama naka attorney general asemonko twel monko petition court na petition police. How can say obi bekum obi? Na state etimi admit say abusuafo na be pacho no mate ase. Chinese ni bi kumbi obi obasa area okum nipa 3. State because say sabia hiafo e obabi a wo no. Timi Chinese ni tim 100,000 Ghana and chama omo. Ne iremfa bi nkoya adwuma. Oma trade nipa for 100,000 and yi Chinese ni no. Off oko.
Nipa miensa.
And it is all over the country. Girl ya wo bo abrewa bia so abaifu no obu no akunu no. What happened to that judgment? What happened to that? When ye kunu journalist ye kunu mu bebrebe wo krom ha. When ye hu no.
Ameswale.
Bebe baako ya uti kumasi a no ogina restaurant a omkoku na nopa onum koku omkoku no. Who has arrested? Whereas say a country like Senegal, Papa, go and check the Senegal records. Nobody can kill in Senegal in 10 minutes and go scot-free. Yabecho. In Senegal, there is no murder. Cameroon, Ukumobi, within couple of hours, Ombecho. Cote d'Ivoire, Ombecho. Ono krana was security challenges.
Who can we profile? Green belt, what is happening?
And what is happening is we have bad information gathering. You may gather information, but how to process the information and get the accurate. And then last 3 months, the national security will raise country no security alert. Say a terrorist for be Burkina for Ubakai.
I say
cheno. Yes, so mongram with the helicopter gaga umtimi de anoma bakra ba. Me can say do nothing because say 2011 kase Boko Haram any Paris bia besana kwata krade. And sisa Ghana army, Ghana police, we mebrebe. I did the whole security apparatus do takrade. They ended up kwanyem takrade guess. Akoko kroman fana biama. Sa report in a way. It hasn't come. And who security no nipa kumebrebe yekuma honema security. Nanya terrorists obepe de wa Ghana. Ye ni group a obe joining. Yo ni group oba be and ye ni group bi a ni government in fight say ye wo Protestants bi your friend is saying your jihadists be your non-group be coordinated. We call it coordinated, like Jonas Savin be 25 years. We need a bandits 25 years and say no. John Kona up to now he's at large. Yenyan John Garang Gamono South Sudan they were non-rebels. Our group President Kaguta Museveni or your rebellion activities for how many years? Uganda or the true Idi Amin or the true Obote and San Robert president or no the trainee for Kagame in Burundi. Omina they were in Uganda nami. You will be so you had Debbie. Cham one single Ghanaian politician. Oh my US come baby. The next will be court or Shani Taiba lawyers dinechi. You did come sell on court or dan Conrad then the cargo. Charge and be process. Now ban go ban for bar. Then the government ya call the case off.
But why would we be doing this to ourselves?
But that is why Ghanaians don't want to talk about it. You leave your own local and internal issue, your internal security affair. Now, international security affair of terrorists. And no now who could raise the security part of the country. Now who could raise idea who need group are all fighting against you. Who could fast out the crowd aba. And your terrorists you see Al-Qaeda for Al-Qaeda for Al-Qaeda on here Ghana for anything. We need Al-Qaeda group. You need jihadist group. You need any group that needs Ghana for anything.
But Farouk last year to say Ghana near brand TB so kwako don't be.
There is my own casa and culture. American new womb, Switzerland new womb, Canada new womb, France new womb. Every national to me journey. One Ghanaian kwako Johnny Boko Haram and so koye ISIS. It is him. Because don't forget say Timbuktu is an area na a Islamic clergy hon yesua Quran papa. Malabu for no mina kusuan Timbuktu. And so kusuan dia no akaho and wako join rebellion association. So ye ISIS and also or ye Boko Haram. How does that one affect Ghana? How does it affect Ghana? Nipa bakono oni Ghana tio ideological warfare, terrorism, rebellion, vigilante, jihadism, Islamic jihadists, Protestants near that. There should be a mission, missionary. Mission no odi yes ade no. O mission no odi yes ade no Ghana way. Ene mama obi ade betima masse bia ye wo eza president bi opeso oba na ne nkofo wadi president da onso anyeko wa chitaifo opeso oba te say de Mugabe ne your friend say
Manawagawa
Manawasa no Sangara whatever Edian the same thing. And do oba there is a heat because yani bisa yanko for years Kenya ministers agents your friends saying MDAs ministers departments any agency heads in CEOs papa siko ma wia bebebe ho na akwa abontin omunti kroma high profile cases aguf nanado his excellency in the government by the high profile cases more than 28 in about 2 ha omunyina yakeka sika omadi bom billions of dollars me the campaign and a bedru on omunyina na omunyina asa me pacho 6 years aka 2 years na MPP government yes abe election for papa ye de akukọ ba kotumu ha sei ba jot ya say under President Mahama the same thing akukọ ba anko because omsu ba no President Mills ba
I think say Zimbabwe na Mozoriwa
yes
Mozoriwa yeah
bebe who as a leader who hit Burkina or hit because say there is a certain Blaise Compaoré who still believes say after Alassane Ouattara no ni baby a woko
enti onyaya
enti Coup na ekoso ni ade ade be ono an sponsorship because can wapegu on 27 years in Burkina and don't forget say Burkina the mineral resources no e bi ti say ha oni e gold pe 70% of the mineral resources is gold zinc or ye ni bi obi ne bo odin che e coffee or sugar or Brazilian nuts and yama Burkina one baby they are cash